Hey guys, Deslater Magic here, and boy is Wizards changing everything. You can now finally, reasonably, reliably, and repetitively, at least once a month, qualify for basically what equates to a world tournament or a pro tour, which is coming back, pro play coming back, in case you somehow missed that. But yeah, it's coming back in 2022, and you can qualify just by sitting at home. You don't have to travel anywhere. I've been waiting for this since Arena started. And in the meantime, because of COVID, they just did a couple $2,000 top prize Arena Opens, and those are pretty popular. So now they're doing this as, I'd say a cash grab, but there's $200,000 in the prize pool. So if they're grabbing the cash, they're turning around and handing it right back to us. I'm just saying, I'm sure they're going to make more than $200K, come on. Especially since, well, I'm going to read the FAQ, but spoiler, one of them is, can I enter multiple times? And it's just, yes. But you could also earn basically pro points by just doing events on Arena and get free entries into the qualifiers. That's huge. Oh, I am actually almost excited about this. Now, there's still some hacking disconnections, exploits, server issues, freezing up, draft prediction and riggage. I'd say that, the shuffler rigging open hand system that people were exploiting with the 13 mountain deck and all that, they turned all that off now for premier level play last I heard. But the state of standard, them pushing alchemy, I'm not interested in any of that, but maybe post next rotation around 2023 or late 2022 or whatever it is. Man, first the Republicans will take Congress, then we're going to lose Kaldheim. That's just bang, bang, win-win right there. Back to back, baby. So anyway, I'll just breeze through the FAQ and then I'll fill in what I know from the other article as we go here. So what age must I be to participate in the new MTG Arena Premier Play event? So when they say Premier Play, they mean Pro Play. Everybody just calls it Pro level or whatever. But I'll keep reading it as they wrote it. Players must be 18 years or older. Next question, what is the first place prize and what is the minimum prize? They asked literally those two sentences very specifically, and then the answer was, we'll announce the prizes later. So I don't know what was going on there. Are Arena Championships replacing set championships, which I actually don't remember what those were. I think it was get to 1200 Mythic, and then you do this thing. I think that's what that was. And the answer is yes. They're getting they're bringing back the Pro Tour, so they're getting rid of set championships. But I thought a set championship was a paper thing where it comes out and you do a draft and it's a big official tournament. It's a Grand Prix instead of a Pro Tour or whatever, but they changed structured play so dang often. I have no idea. But that's what it is now. So the thing is the Arena Championships. That's what is on Arena. There's also a separate thing for MTGO, but does anybody care? If for the 5 people that care, go read it yourself. Will a travel stipend, incorrect use of that term by the way, be included if I qualify for the Pro Tour or World Championship through the Arena Championship? Because remember, they used to pay for what was it, silver level on up? They would just pay for their plane ticket or whatever. I am not kidding you. This is the answer they gave. The Arena Championship has a $200,000 prize pool for 32 players, but not a specific amount set aside for travel. You don't even have to read between the lines on that. It's right there. For God's sake, you're going to win something. You want us to pay for your travel too? Piss off. The next question, these just get weirder. It's an FAQ, so they're kind of implying that it's us that was asking this, but how many people do you think asked, once again, I'm not kidding, if I am under 18, can I play for just the Pro Tour invite during qualifier weekends? Once again, weirdly specific, they felt the need to address it. With the answer, which is no, players must be 18 years or older to play in all events in the new MTG Arena Premier Play system. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure it's 1 or 2 state laws that are keeping them from just letting anyone above, I believe it's 13 or older do it. But whatever keeps the kids away from the creepy judges, I'll take it. And by the way, I've said it before and I'll say it again, and this video got 80,000 views. It's kind of weird. I don't know, but the consensus seems to be whenever a 14-year-old shows up to FNM, they are the most polite, civil, proper, well-behaved. And it's the 22-year-olds who are just complete immature dicks. And I guess I'm not the only one to notice that anomaly, so that's actually kind of funny. And it did kind of make the news when that one, what was she, an 11-year-old girl was stomping people in the one of the Pro Tours or whatever. It was freaking hilarious. And there was that one blind dude, he was above 18, but that was pretty cool. They let him play, and then they had somebody I don't know, translate the cards or print them in Braille. I don't remember what they did, but it was pretty cool. That was actually really cool of them. And by the way, there is a very famous disabled player who plays a lot of MTGO and a lot of Arena, and they got massively ripped off by that just absolute idiot who got in over his head with, I'm not even going to name it, but that online tournament thing that was run outside of Wizards on Arena. And that guy is owed like thousands of dollars in prize money that he's never going to see. And that really pissed me off. So I hope he personally gets in on this, dude. For real, shout out. You better win some stuff, man. So anyway, back to the questions. Will the event timing for the new qualifier weekend remain the same? They say they will continue to take place monthly. So just think about that, 12 a year minimum. Plus the things that give you the free points so you don't have to drop, what is it, $20 on an entry or whatever. I mean, I thought it was steep, but even I said, like, that's a pretty big, microtransaction for not even getting any cards or boosters or anything unless you win, and the returns were terrible, but I mean, what does it cost to even just drive, plus a hotel, plus like the entry to a paper tournament? It's huge, plus your time investment. And yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's almost like an anime convention or something, but there's the vendors and all that, but like online when you can enter for like $10-20 and now they let you do it for free, like, okay. So there's this new thing called play-in points, but I'm going to keep doing these in order. So why do I need to check in during a 2-hour window to participate in the qualifier weekend? How was that a new question? People have been asking that for like 2 years. These events involve best of 3 matches that can take a considerable amount of time if your opponent is, and they probably historically are, a slow-playing inconsiderate douchebag. Or somebody timing you out because they're butthurt that they lost with their stupid net deck that they downloaded off the internet and didn't know how to play. I'm actually surprised Wizards wrote all that. Okay, I might have editorialized a little bit. Boy, I was going to say shockingly honest. The limited join window ensures that the players who join the event have enough time to finish their matches. So will the qualifier play-in event, it's supposed to be events plural, I would assume, offer re-entries? Well, there's one per. You could do it all in like one event, I guess. Yes, if you have enough play-in points, which is the thing, for multiple entries, you can join with them. You can also use gold and or gems, so they're not dropping the gold thing. But last I checked, it's like 20,000 gold coins to enter one, but I'm sitting on 40,000, so hey. And yeah, you can enter as many times as you like. Gee, wow, Wizards comes out, shocking revelation. You can give them as much money as you want. Hey, if you have an absolute just blowout garbage like sealed pool or something or whatever the format is, yeah, you probably should be able to re-enter. But I think they should cap people at like 3 to 5, but some of these are basically 24 hours. So like, how many could you really even enter is, what I'm saying. So somebody did ask, apparently, what will be like the timing for the play-in event? And it's like, 6 a.m. this and this day, that time, and the best of 1, best of 3 are like different. And I'm not going to sit here and read the whole thing, but like, if you're interested, look at it when it comes closer. Go look at this article. It's on Daily MTG. But next, are there plans to run qualifier play-in events or qualifier weekends during event windows that are friendlier to international time zones? Let me just summarize it because they wrote a bunch of excuses. No. Their excuse, it's for 24 hours. Okay. They actually contradict themselves twice in 3 sentences. It's actually quite a read, but we got to move on here. Do play-in points expire? You know what? Let's explain play-in points. So they're the new organized play currency. That's what it's being called, basically, for the 2022 and through at least 2023 Pro Tour season. Play-in points will be collected from regular MTG events. 20 play-in points can be cashed in at the player's discretion to gain entry to a qualifier play-in event. So if you don't like the format, you're busy that day, you can keep them, rolling them over to the next month. They never expire. Although their actual answer was, not at this time, but we'll let you like convert them to a new replacement system or give you like a lot of warning if we're moving away from that system. So they're not saying never for legal reasons, but their intention is basically never. So, okay. So play-in points can be earned. You'll get 20 of them right off the bat by finishing number 251 through 1200 in the top 1200 in monthly ranked play. So basically, mythic plus mythic ranked, like above 98% usually. I almost got there once. That deck was an absolute crime. So they say 251 through 1200, and then they don't say what above 251 is. So 250 on up to 1. So the wiki page that I'm reading that summarized this, because Wizards articles are awful, you might have noticed said 251 on down to 1200 get 20 points. So it begs the question, what do you get for first place through 250th place? You might think, 100 points, 40 points. No, you just get an automatic entry. So you get like not 20 points, or you can think of it as 20 points, but they have to be spent immediately. But if you finish 257th place, you get 20 points to spend at your discretion. What about that? Seemed like a good idea. But anyway, from constructed events, best of 1, you get 1 point. They didn't say like if you win or whatever. And then best of 3, you get 4 points. And then traditional limited events, 2 points. I think just for what, participating in them? I don't know. This page isn't very clear, and neither is Wizards' article, unfortunately. But, well, that's just how the points work. You get them. I'm sure something in Arena says it. And if it says format is alchemy, don't enter. It's real simple. So, like, what is a constructed event? Well, they say beginning with the release of Streets of New Capenna, evergreen constructed events for all permanent MTG Arena formats will now have updated structures and incorporated play-in points. So the players can use these events to enter the competitive path. So you win enough of those and you get enough points to enter a big thing, which I think is kind of how MTGO works, or like used to back in the day. So that's kind of cool because I guess people kind of like that. And they said all permanent formats. I don't think that includes Artisan, but my God, if it did, I would be all up in that. So, okay, here's the prize structure. It was hidden under like a JavaScript pop-down. Thanks, Wizards. So best of one. The entry fee will now be 2,500 gold, so still not like crazy, but they were running a permanent queue that was 500 gold entry. I don't know if you saw that on my stream. So, okay, 2,500 gold or 375 gems, but they also upped like the rewards. So if you get 0 wins, you get 25 gems. Boom, the end, even if you entered with gold. That's actually, I mean, it's not a lot of gems, but it's kind of nice. I'm just saying. So 7 wins, 3 losses, 3 and you're out, get to 7, you win. And then I guess I'll go down the prize pool. So yeah, 1 win, 50 gems, which, yeah, you should be able to pull that off. 2 wins, 75 gems in 1 pack. 3 wins, 200 gems in 1 pack. That's decent. 4 wins, 300 gems, almost your entry back, and 1 pack, which tends to cost more than 100 gems, so okay. Yeah, you beat, 4 wins, 3 losses, and end the event there. You get, like, kind of a net gain in if you would have just bought the product, kind of, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, 5 wins, 400 gems, there you go, and 2 packs. And then 6 wins, 450 gems in 2 packs. And then 7 wins, that's when you max it out, 500 gems, 3 packs, and 1 play-in point. So you're not going to get very many play-in points. But wait, best of 3, aka traditional. Entry fee 5,000 gold or 750 gems. So in other words, 5,000 gold. Event length 5 matches. They don't say the loss amount. I guess that's just like a typo. Hopefully it's not 1 and they didn't just want to say it because they have done that before. But yeah, 0 wins, 50 gems in 1 pack. 1 win, 100 gems in 1 pack. 2 wins, 150 gems in 2 packs. 3 wins, 600 gems in 2 packs. 4 wins, 800 gems in 2 packs. Or 5 wins, 1,000 gems, 3 packs, and 4 play-in points. So, like, you're just not going to win 20 of these events. I mean, you can play them every day, and this is a monthly tournament. It's just not going to happen. But it's just, if you play all the time as practicing or testing your decks and you just burn gold on it or whatever, you might be able to bank a whole bunch of play-in points. Also, drafts, basically, like, it's 3 matches, 3 wins, 2,500 gems, 6 packs, 2 play-in points. Best of 3 takes longer, but I do prefer it when there's, like, any kind of prize on the line that I care about. So, yeah, I mean, 4 points, okay, you win 5 of those, and it's doable. Believe it or not, my 2 strongest areas in Magic the Gathering, personally, are sealed pool assessment and building and optimization, and sideboarding properly. Sideboard configuration, sideboarding in and out the correct cards, unsideboarding correctly, there's statistical analysis, mulligans reflecting the sideboard changes. I've always been really, really good at that. So I'm going to lean towards best of 3 personally. And by I'm going to lean towards best of 3, I mean the best 3 games on my Steam library that aren't Arena until they fix Standard, just so we're all on the same page here. I'm only partially joking. I mean, right now, I don't know if you've been on Arena or playing competitive, but it is literally Red Rush, Green-White Enchantments, and Red Rush tends to have a 61% win percentage, so that's way outside of what Wizards tolerates, by the way, by their own stated benchmark and statistical boundaries. And the third archetype, majorly right now, though there is some kind of weird, like, artifact token dump thing, but Capenna's coming out, so who cares, is Board Wipe Win with Manlands. And Lier and Mr. Krabs are still legal, so yeah, no, I'm not paying money or gold or my time or anything to that, thanks. But hell, I'll draft a set, I don't care, I'm okay at draft. So you got options, once again, every permanent format or queue or whatever, however you want to call it, will have this competitive event thing. So that is play-in points. They say, they don't expire. If I earn play-in points, can I enter the qualifier play-in event multiple times? Yes. So they don't like limit you to 20 points. You can earn probably thousands of them, and it's like impossible, but you could. Then can I use multiple accounts to earn multiple qualifications for the play-in event or qualifier weekend? No. Each person can only play in a given qualifier weekend once on a single account. Violations of this policy are subject to players being DQ'd. So don't do it. Also, don't just hop on a VPN and think you're going to get away with it, or a VM or something, or well, both, because let's just say VPNs and Arena don't go together very well. It's the source of most people's problems. I'm not going to get into it because it's kind of flirting with me telling people how to cheat and manipulate stuff, but let's just say if it's an important thing, I turn my VPN off, and I don't turn my VPN off for crap, and then all of a sudden the server desync issues went away. They just don't like people playing from the same shared IPs, and I use a very popular VPN. So anyway, the last question. How does eligibility work? As if anybody was asking that. All players agree to the terms and conditions, blah, blah, you gotta read it. Regional, this and that, requirements, will verify player eligibility prior to moving to the winners round, and blah, 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 whatever. Legalese crap, I don't know why I even waste my time reading that, but if you read like the exempt areas, there's like cities and counties in America that are exempt from this, that DQ you. So you might want to read it if you qualify for one of these, if you're going to start throwing tons of money at it and get serious about it. I'm just going to keep casually playing Arena. And by casually, I mean, I think the last statistics they sent me said I played like 1,200 games last quarter or whatever. But I really do like, historic draft. I really do like limited and some other things, and the side wacky events and nominations and all that dumb stuff. So, hey. So that is all the changes. Also, I heard that they are adding or already added an actual new format that isn't Pioneer to Arena. I'm still researching that one, but watch for a whole bunch of changes, news, wrap-ups. There's crazy news stories about just stuff Mark Rosewater said and all that. So all that's coming up either today or tomorrow, depending upon my editing schedule. But subscribe if you don't want to miss it, and I'll see you guys next time.